Get ready for trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. The fun starts right now. This is Daily Flash.
Hi, everyone. I'm Andrea Jackson.
She sure is. I'm Mitch English. Kids,
Hey.
this is Daily Flash. What? I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Let's get around with the crew working the floor.
Yes.
And stage one is Sweet Baby James.
I get a stage by myself?
Yeah, all by yourself.
All right, you know what? I got a word of the day for you.
Lay it on me.
All right, abstruse.
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 Yep. Abstruse is a
Abstruse.
formal word used to describe something that is hard to understand.
Abstruse.
Okay.
We have it spelled abstruse. Is that right?
Shawshank Redemption. I think he uses this word.
Abstruse.
Yeah, remember like when they're yelling back and forth, he goes, "That's abstruse," because he couldn't understand it. Anybody remember
Abstruse.
Shawshank? Anyway, it's on right now. It is playing on TBS
Somewhere.
or TNT.
With
Right?
Morgan Freeman.
No, it was Andy Dufresne was abstruse. To my right is the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour, often imitated. Well, he's
And
duplicated.
you know every-
Matt Doolittle.
And every time it's on TNT or TBS, you're going to sit there, stop, and watch it from wherever it is till the very end. It's one of those.
I love the blank. Really quick, we can stay on the shot. That blank screen right behind it.
It's great.
Isn't that
It's
wonderful?
very abstruse.
There you go. Oh, it's black now. I cut it off.
There you go, Hey!
You know what's also abstruse? You can head to our website, dailyflashshow.com. A bunch of abstruse stuff on there. There you can see
There
all of
it
our
is.
socials, share, like, do all that fun stuff on there. Make sure you share the show on there. We love it when you share us.
I think it's all
Cherry
about
is
how to
caring.
train your imagination. You know, when you see a
Yeah.
blank screen like that,
Yeah,
you
can
just
put,
sort of
what we did, what we
whatever
done now.
you want.
See
The
what
show can be
happened
whatever
was.
you want.
Exactly.
You put your own damn logo. Can we take that?
Yeah.
Can we take the shot again,
For-
Zach?
The new sponsor.
For sale. For sale.
There you go.
And y'all know
we
how
won't do
far
it.
from the truth that is. We'll put anything up there. All right, we'll put pigs having sex during a chain link fence if the price is right, man.
I like that you could just create your own show
Yeah, create your own
within
show.
our show.
Fair Villa.
Yeah.
You know.
It's a whole new concept.
It is.
Of morning television.
So is stay-at-home son. Have you heard about this?
Stay-at-home
This
son?
is the new desired profession for many young boys.
Oh,
Stay-at-home
son, S-O-N.
sons,
Okay.
S-O-Ns. Yes, this kid on Jeopardy sort of made a moment out of the fact that he lives in his mother's basement, and he's proud of it. He's a stay-at-home son.
I can appreciate that. We also know that more and more kids are staying at home.
Yeah.
If I went back and did it, I would have stayed at home as long as I could and realized, saving money and that sort of thing. That is probably what most people forget about that whole thing. I like the concept of it because you're just owning it. You're owning it, stay at home, you know what I'm saying?
I suppose if you can embrace it, why not? However, I mean, there was a time where when you turned 18, you were out of the house.
That was
When you
my
could afford it.
generation.
Right?
Sure.
What's that?
When you could afford it.
When you could afford
No,
it.
you could. I lived in my truck for like a month.
There was a serious struggle bus, I think, for
Yeah.
anybody who moved out on their own at 17 or 18. And
Builds
then
character.
you went to, it does build character, right? So if you're staying at home and you're living in your parents' basement, I mean, how does that set you up for the rest of your life?
It's like your failure to launch.
Yes.
Right? And you think about it. I can
Exactly.
understand that. It seems, generally when we hear like stay-at-home mom, we think like, I'm doing this in lieu of working.
It's my job.
Yeah, that's my job.
Mothering is my job, and I take care of a household, which is fantastic and
Stay-at-home
difficult work.
son is not what you want to put on your dating
No.
profile, though,
No,
right?
stay-at-home son means you're living in a basement playing
Yeah.
video games, and you're wearing one of those headsets, and you're 40, and what are you doing with your life?
You
just
could
thought
be
there was a
making a
name
lot
for
of money if you turn it into a Twitch stream. Like that's the thing. You're paying the mortgage.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah, I would say this. Parents, cut off the Wi-Fi, get them out of there, let them be on their own, enjoy the rest of your life.
Those are the things that we didn't even have to think about, but I've heard some parents doing it where they have some kind of program that changes their Wi-Fi password daily.
That'll get you out of the house.
Get you out of the house, but get chores done. It's like, I'll give you the passcode as soon as you get all your chores done. and
that's a great
like a reward. It's like, look, why are you you don't need to be on the internet if you
Right.
have things to do first. So if you're on the internet, we definitely want you to check out
Yes.
our website, though, if you're a stay-at-home son or daughter or whatever, go to dailyflashshow.com. All right, let's start with this here. We go up to New Jersey where two cops there rescued an impaired driver from a car that was stopped right in the train tracks moments before it was hit. Wow. Law enforcement described the driver as, well, impaired and unable to get out of the car as the gate arms were coming down. Moments later, the high-speed train came down on the tracks and hit the car. No word yet if the driver's actually going to face any charges, but caught on camera there. Not a good idea to be able, that's what, it's so amazing that this kind of stuff still happens. We see it a lot in Miami for some reason.
Well, a lot of it happens here in Florida because we're not used to trains. Like we're not used to them and the consistency of it.
Now, when we say we,
yeah, exactly.
Who's the we?
Who's we?
The people in Orlando, Florida, all over, because we don't use them for transit. It's not like it's New
I see what
York
you're
and everything.
saying.
So them on the frequency became something different. We'd have like one big train roll through town a day.
What's the frequency, by the way, Kenneth?
Kevin, the frequency is. Yeah, exactly.
And I remember, we speak it. It's funny you say that. My dad rented his car was in the shop. And we had a little Honda Civic back when the Honda Civics were big as this desk. Remember? And so we were all headed down to Miami, and my dad was getting impatient, and he tried to cross the tracks, and the thing kept on. I go, Dad, and he couldn't get out. And I swear, I might have died that day, and the rest of my life was a dream.
Oh, wow.
It kept on hitting the top of the car, like he got out.
Gosh.
In real life, it went out that way, and I was just thinking, inside that little tiny
Tin
Honda
can.
Civic, because remember,
Yes,
I
they
was
were
sitting
tiny.
on the tire basically
Yes.
in the thing.
They
So-
were like the size of a Mini. They had a
They
small
were
coupe that was very, very
mini,
small.
yes.
Yes.
Well, and anyway, so we were in
Yeah,
there.
'cause my
me and
sister had
kids.
one,
So it's a very scary moment, but that's the thing. These arms come down. Everybody in the world, all they need flare guns is the only thing that doesn't happen.
I don't get it. Like, I know that investigators will say there's like one of three reasons. A, you're not paying attention, which is the number one reason. B, you're in a hurry and you're trying to beat the arms that come down. Or C, it's intentional. And so,
You're impatient, right?
you're impatient. But I think a lot of it is they're also saying you're so involved in your phone and what you're listening to that you're not paying attention to the road. And if you see these arms come down, maybe you're in a completely other zone. So you're just attempting to try and beat the arms or just go through it, or you're not paying attention. And I just don't understand how people get stalled on the train tracks. Like, you can get stalled anywhere in the city, right there on the train tracks as the train's coming.
James?
Check this out. Railroads.gov. This is a long email. Anyway, nationally, more than 2,000 incidents and 200 fatalities happen each year at railroad crossings.
I believe it. It's impatience because you know that if a train goes by, it's going to take time out of your day. And matter of fact, they have actually changed laws. I know in Mississippi, if a train, Oklahoma, if a train is blocking your traffic, dropping a certain amount of time, you can actually go after money for that. They've where it made it easier for lawsuits. I can't remember if it was Mississippi or Oklahoma. They came out with that because a lot of times they'll stop because they're stopping, 2 miles down the road, and it's
Because some
blocking
other
your way.
jackass has crossed the railroad
Probably
tracks
so.
and they have to stop their cargo
so.
train.
Probably so.
A flight attendant has been caught smuggling over 100 pounds of a deadly new synthetic drug made of human bones. What will they think of next?
Oh my.
Yes. 21-year-old Charlotte May Lee from the UK was arrested in Sri Lanka after investigators say she was caught carrying suitcases full of a drug called Kush. The deadly drug comes from West Africa and can cause a user to fall asleep while walking, collapse, or even wander into moving traffic. I'm assuming this is our flight attendant
I'm thinking,
here.
we know what her priorities are.
Yes.
If this is her. Go ahead.
Lee claims the drugs were planted in her suitcase without her knowledge.
Oh, always.
As she posed for another selfie. The stash originated in West Africa, had an estimated street value of more than $3 million. And she had no idea those were stashed in her suitcase.
And I think a long time ago, before they had the dogs and stuff like that, flight attendants were used a lot to be mules.
And maybe knowingly, maybe unknowingly.
True.
Yeah.
I find out more about Hush. Let's check in now with Nick. Now I noticed. Right when they said the name of it,
yeah.
he goes, Kush. Kush. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, it is.
But this is, was it made out of bones? Them bones. I hope not.
Sometimes you don't know.
Yeah. And that's another thing. I think drug dealers should come up with names of. They should work out in Hollywood because they come up with some of the most
They do.
awesome names for their products.
But wasn't Kush a toy, like a rubber toy?
There's a
or
Kush.
something?
I've heard of Kush.
ball.
What you're talking about?
Kush.
was like KOOSH.
Cush ball.
Cush ball.
Yeah.
Thank you. Cush ball.
Yeah.
Stress release.
Were they? Was that spelled K-U-S-H?
K-U-S-H. Yeah.
Where you would,
I think so.
it's like, yeah,
You like
just
that.
squeeze it like
You
that.
squeeze it like that.
I'm looking at it right now. I think it was spelled the same way.
James, don't look at it. Please don't pull it up. Please.
Don't look at it.
That
Don't
last-
look at it.
It's on here. Hey, it's on.
K-O-O-S-H.
Okay.
Balls.
Cool.
Yeah, I was close.
Well, we had the balls part right.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We got more, We got more Flash coming up around the corner. We got a new camera. I'm sorry. I'm going to apologize for everything we do on this show.
She's going to walk out the
baptized
door,
fire.
bitch. Oh, goodness.
Stick around. We got more Flash coming up.
Right now, Love Missions is working to purchase a 10-acre property right here in Central Florida. It's a place that's more than land. It's a lifeline for survivors of human trafficking.
It'll be a stable home, a space for healing, job training, and a fresh start toward real freedom. But they've got a tight deadline to raise $360,000.
And you can help make it all happen and be part of the survivor's legacy. Visit lovemissions.net or scan the QR code you see right there on your screen.
Every single gift brings lasting hope to someone who truly needs it.
Welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Mitch English. It is summer, and that means it's more than just Speedos by the pool, though we'd love to see this guy wearing just that. It's Dr. Frank Vigiano from What's New, Doc? Doc, tell us, first off, you got some great ideas. We are going into the warmer months. We have to stay cool. Tell me about some ways that we can actually stay cool and look cool at the same time.
Oh, Mitch, it's a scorcher out there, man. It's really, really hot. So Mr. Cool is the world's first DIY ductless HVAC system. It's good for all seasons. So pre-charged line sets allow quick connections. Single zone or multi-zone units, Mitch, are available for 2 to 5 rooms. And here's what's so important, soon to be 6 rooms.
Oh, wow.
So the air handler can be wall mounted or ceiling mounted. It has easy air filter access, and it's America's true, only do-it-yourself HVAC system with no special tools or ductwork needed, Mitch. And the new 4th and 5th generation units have a smartphone app, voice controls, and Energy Star certification. Check for special sale pricing and rebates, and go to MrCoolDIY.com and select stores nationwide, Mitch.
Sounds very cool. Now, a lot of people don't realize this, but you are actually a scratch master. You play the best music at the parties, and you have something that's actually going to make it so much easier for everybody to be the cool DJ. Tell us about it.
Oh, yeah. These are X-Boom, buddy, and they're by will.i.am, yes. So LG's introduced a signature sound unit with more balanced, vibrant, immersive audio, created in partnership and tuned by multi-platinum musician and tech entrepreneur will.i.am.
Yeah.
The smart Bluetooth speakers, the X-Boom Bounce, Grab, and Stage 301 that you see here are portable and a new level with AI sound, lighting, and calibration. The X-Boom Stage 301 turns any space into a vibrant stage with a 12-hour battery life, Mitch.
Wow.
And listen to this. The X-Boom Bounce has up to 30 hours of battery life, which is amazing. They even have X-Boom earbuds for ultra-portable listening. And to learn more, visit LG.com.
Sounds very cool. Now, when we're by the pool, kind of watching TV is such a cool thing. I have one of these. I'm blown away by the Mirage Vision outdoor TV. Tell the folks more about this.
Yeah, this is very cool. So Mirage Vision is the first and only manufacturer that focuses on outdoor video technology. Mirage Vision invented the world's first consumer outdoor TV in 2004 and has evolved ever since, Mitch. Perfect for patio, deck, backyard, or pool. Their proprietary weatherization process provides the brightest TV in each of the outdoor TV categories. With sizes, listen to this, Mitch, from 22 to 220 inches. How about that? I know. It's designed and made in Las Vegas. And for more information, go to miragevision.com.
You know what blows everybody away when they see mine? It's waterproof, and they protected it. It's a really cool TV to have outside by the pool. Really, really neat. Okay, you gotta look good. You gotta make sure that during the summer months when you go out, your clothes look great. The LG Styler is gonna help you do that, right?
That's correct. Yes, it's a smart wardrobe, Mitch. It's the future of clothing care, a hassle-free way to care for your clothes. It steams, deodorizes, and refreshes instead of just masking odors, which is so important. As steam circulates, hangers vibrate. It uses no chemicals. That's really the key. To care for hard-to-wash items like jackets, backpacks, stuffed toys, and pillows. It's certified by the Asthma and Allergy Foundation, and has an integrated pants presser as well. Simply plug it into a standard outlet, Mitch. No need for an electrician or a plumber.
Cool.
It's hands-free with Alexa, Google Assistant, or LG's ThinQ app. For more information, visit lg.com.
And that means LG means looks good, means it's going to make you look good. I love that. All right, we're maybe Mike doing a little bit of summer travel. You have a way that you don't have to worry about gas this summer with this new vehicle here. You were telling me a little bit about it, but give me more deets on the Ioniq 9.
Yeah, it's game changing, Mitch.
Yeah.
It is the Ioniq 9 by Hyundai. It's an electric SUV. It offers long range and next level comfort, features, and capabilities. It's a 3-row electric SUV with spacious design, distinctive styling, and cutting-edge EV technology. Mitch, listen to this. It has a range on it, long range up to 335 miles.
Wow.
Crazy. Yeah, and listen to this. It's ultra-fast charging from 10 to 80% in just 24 minutes.
Oh.
That's unheard of.
No kidding.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it has a Bose stereo system and a relaxation seat, leg rest, and slidable console. The suspension tuning offers impressive control, handling, and refined comfort. And for more information, Mitch, it's HyundaiUSA.com or visit your local Hyundai dealer.
Sounds very cool. We'll have this and so much more on our website. And of course, the summer months, we are ready thanks to you. I don't know if you knew this or not, but the last summer bash that you threw at your house, we actually have a picture of you DJing in the Speedos. Keegan, can we take that shot? Oh, we lost it, Dr. Frank. We'll get it on our website or somewhere. So don't worry about that. Dr. Frank, thanks so much. And if you want more information on these products and so much more, you can check out what'snewdoc.com or just head to our website at dailyflashshow.com. Stick around, we got more after this.
This is Tim. Tim is all about time, and if you've ever had a chance to look into Tim's cold, dead eyes, you'll see that it's time for you to follow us on social media. Sure, there's 10,000 social sites out there, and we don't have the time to name them all. Seriously, just ask Tim. So take the time to look for Daily Flash TV on your favorite social sites and start following us. That's all the time, Tim. Goodbye.
And welcome to Preview Review. I am Matt Doolittle. I am giving you a sneak peek while we speak geek. Well, guys, this past weekend, we had to say goodbye to a classic attraction that's been around since 1991 and holds a special place in my heart. Oh, this one hurts. Muppet Vision 3D at Hollywood Studios is now defunct, unfortunately. On May 16th, 1991, the first anniversary of Jim Henson's death, the attraction opened. The final day was June 8th, 2025. This was actually the last production Jim Henson actually worked on before he died. The last park guest to actually enter the ride was Jim Henson's daughter, who we rarely see. Cool. She doesn't really like to make public appearances, but she was the last person to go in and see it. It actually closed right along with Pizza Rizzo's. It closed on the same day. Now it's getting replaced by a Monsters Inc. themed land, which a lot of us Disney nerds are like, okay, does Monsters Inc. really have the
cool ride though?
It looks like a cool ride, but does it have the staying power that the Muppets have? Now my wife and I actually got to go for one last time a couple days before. We went on the Wednesday before because we were not going to go to influencer hell on that Saturday when it actually closed. But it did look cool on the last day. People were singing as it closed. Everybody knows the great fountain that's out front. Now, not all is lost. The Muppets will be moving across the street, across the park to Hollywood Boulevard. They will be taking over for Aerosmith on the Rock and Roller Coaster at the end of 2026. So really sad. It was my favorite kind of air conditioning event to go into. The queue line was amazing of anything that they had there. It was really a fun pre-show, fun show, so it will be missed. But now they are talking about repurposing the entire area where the Rock and Roller Coaster is into a Muppets land, so there may be a new Muppets Theater being built soon, so I hope that's going to happen.
Let's hope so too. I mean, it's all iconic. We all know about Muppets, and so it comes with great stories and everything. And hey, how are you? Glad to be here. Tell me about how are a lot of the fans kind of reacting to this?
It's good at Disney that you have to have upgrade, right? Yeah. You know, Walt said back in the day that it will never be complete, it will never be done. So I think that fans are getting used to these changes coming along, but I think they're happening a little quick. Granted, this was from 1991, but the film still held up. But it's just sad to see it go because it's one of those things that us 40-year-olds grew up on. But kids now are like, and the Muppets are those things that try to sell me hotel bookings. I'm not really sure. So, and they tried to up the adultness of the Muppets on a show a couple years ago that didn't really work out. So I see why the progress needs to go, but I'm hoping they bring it back in a different form. But I'm glad they're keeping the Muppets within the park in some fashion.
Yeah, definitely. All right, moving on. Matt, Mitch, guess what movie is breathing fire into the box office this weekend?
What movie?
Yes, How to Train Your Dragon. Take a look.
Everything we know about dragons is wrong.
The reign of the dragons. That's right here, right now.
I'm the first Viking who wouldn't kill a dragon.
First to ride one, though.
Well, we want to say a big shout out and a big thank you to DreamWorks because we got our own very personal dragon here. Look at this thing. Isn't this beautiful? And as you open it up, there's this beautiful book about the animation and the artwork from the movie. So this is super, super cool.
Very nice.
Did all up.
Right?
Thank you so much.
Yes,
DreamWorks.
big time thank you. And of course, a special note from the dragon himself. So we were thrilled about that. Yeah.
Very, very cool.
All right. Because we are so excited about the movie, we wanted to play a game in response to it. Should we shut
Put that down. Here we go.
Yeah.
Stop breaking stuff.
We wanted to see what names we would get if we lived as Vikings, so we pulled up ChatGPT and entered this prompt. This is what you can do as well. Think creatively, and based on my name, you can create a Viking name for me if I lived in the world of the movie How to Train Your Dragon. You use this link for background on the movie. Welcome to Burke.com. That's what you want to use. All right, we're going to start with Matt. Matt, your Viking name, and James is here to help along.
I'm here to help. Go ahead.
All right.
Okay.
Matt, your dragon name is?
What would my dragon name be, James?
Matt Whisper Talon Doolittleson.
Whisper Talon.
I'll take
Whisper
it.
Talon.
Whisper Talon.
Yeah, Whisper Talon.
Look at you, Matt, as a
right.
Viking.
Hey,
That's impressive.
Okay.
All right.
All
I
right.
got the chin right.
Mitch, let's move on to
What
Mitch.
would mine be? Oh, watch out, James. You're standing in front of the camera. All right. Mine would be what? What am I? Who am I? I would be... well, first off, I'd look cool as hell.
That's awesome.
Hey, I'm
That's a
loving
good
that. I'd be
an
Mitch
upgrade.
Stormmouth Englishson. Yeah, I'd buy that.
Storm
You
out.
need to use that as a new profile
Actually,
picture.
I like that.
That's fantastic.
Stormmouth.
Hey, I like that.
All
I like
right.
that. I want to see what Jackson looks like.
Okay, what do I look like here? Let's find out.
Let's see
Okay.
here. Hopefully there's a nice breast.
wow.
Look
Andrea
at there.
Flamehart Jackson daughter. I like it.
You could take some antacid for your flame heart.
Yeah, wow.
That is so cool. There's your names, and again, you can go and find out your own. We want to thank that. It's in theaters, and Matt, you saw the movie.
I
right?
loved it. I thought it was really good. It's one of those, they finally got the animation with the real life people right, and DreamWorks, you're doing it right. I'll just say that.
Very cool. All right. I'll tell you when you can walk in front of the camera, James. All right, we'll have more right after this. Go to 3 real quick, Zach. Go to 3, go to 3, go to 3, go to 3. Now walk in front of me. Thank you. Thank you very much.
This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash.
Hey, everybody. I am Mitch English.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash, today's trends, tomorrow's talk, and we have a worldwide audience,
We sure do.
global
Absolutely.
friends,
Global.
and Matt Doolittle has his pulse on everything.
We do, and our friends are all over the country, all over the world, in fact, on the Armed Forces Network. And we are reaching out to our friends today from KMCC in Las Vegas,
Hey,
Nevada.
viva Las Vegas!
Love Vegas. We've been there many a time.
We have, I don't remember much from it.
Me neither. Good times. Good times.
KMCC.
in Las Vegas.
Sounds like a bra size in Las Vegas.
Yes.
You will see some of the most interesting people in the world on Vegas TV.
I love it.
Well.
It's the ranches that drive you crazy.
100%. Do this. We went one time when I'm going to drop a little whatever here, but
Do I need to get the broom out?
Please, yes.
Okay.
When we won my ACM, my Academy of Country Music, the whole radio show got to go out to Vegas to get our awards and everything. And we were like, oh, let's have fun. We played Vegas Bingo, where we all lined up. We were like, you needed to find an Elvis impersonator. You had to find somebody that did not need to be on a scooter, who was on a scooter, a kid running around. I won, by the way.
Of course you did.
You know, I got an in my hand. An Elvis impersonator on a Little Rascal. It was like, it was a double. And once I got that, I was like, nobody else.
Double bingo.
It. You're done.
Yes. And you had to get a picture of it too. So cool stuff
Great.
there. All right.
That sounds fun.
Some Guinness Book of World Record news here, and it's our buddy Tommy Cruise has made his way into the Guinness Book of World Records for the most blazing parachute jumps. Now, I've not seen this new movie out. Y'all have seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it.
It's terrific. I thought it was great. It was 2 hours, 50 minutes. I was a little concerned about the runtime, but I was completely involved the whole time.
And he is a guy, no matter what you want to say about, I like him. I like him as an
great.
actor. I'll watch anything that he's in. He's dedicated to it.
Yeah.
I think also he has enough pull to where insurance companies can't tell him he can't do his own stunts.
Appreciate Tom Cruise while you can, because he's terrific to watch. And the airplane stunt in that movie
insane.
is unbelievable.
Now, does he jump out of the air? I've not seen it yet.
He's hanging on the side of an airplane as it flies through a canyon. It's nuts.
So he holds the world records for 16 blazing parachute jumps. Now, it used to be 16 blazing. It was something Nick used to hold the record for that. Not the case anymore.
Was that when he was blazing Kush?
16 blazes in an hour.
Will you guys walk me out in my car?
Yeah.
All right, so he did it 16 times. Not only that, when he did it, he had a 50-pound camera rig strapped to his body up over the mountains of South Africa, about 7,500 feet. They said it's basically his utter fearlessness doing this. And we also talked about, I would like to see him. It would almost not be fair to the real stuntmen. When I say real, like people, that's all they do.
That's what they do, right?
But now it can be an Academy Award winning stunt. And so he holds it now. We were also talking a little bit about Mission Impossible. You said you started watching the whole series over again?
Because it's on Amazon. And
every one of them?
And I should have watched the last one before we watched this one. It would have helped just kind of refresh my memory. It's a good one.
Reckoning.
Yeah, but then we started watching the other ones. And it's amazing to see the transformation, because 30 years ago is when they
isn't that wild?
Yeah.
So they also have something to add to our vernacular, Mission Impossible. The actual series back in the 60s, they had the term self-destruct was never used up until that part. And now we just hear self-destruct all the time. And you'll hear that on this show a lot, and it's usually
us.
me. But that has moved into our vernacular now because of Mission Impossible.
It's funny watching all those movies back. You can see where they became like a one series after I think 3.
Yeah.
It started turning into one series because 2, the music's good, but the rest of it, 3 was in his like weird era, and then from 4 on, they're great.
I love it. Great stuff there, and I think I'm going to do what you did and start all over again. We are going to not necessarily start over again, but we're going to keep going right after this. Stick around. You're watching Daily Flash. Today's trends, tomorrow's talk.
This is Tim. Tim is all about time, and if you've ever had a chance to look into Tim's cold, dead eyes, you'll see that it's time for you to follow us on social media. Sure, there's 10,000 social sites out there, and we don't have the time to name them all. Seriously, just ask Tim. So take the time to look for Daily Flash TV on your favorite social sites and start following us. That's all the time, Tim. Goodbye. Life Love Shopping is a weekly 30-minute lifestyle show hosted by Andrea Jackson. It's focused on the latest trends for your health, home, and happiness. Life Love Shopping offers viewers ways to improve their life and style, wellness, and relationships. If you live it, love it, or buy it, Life Love Shopping will talk about it.
We start today's show with the happiest jobs in America. A recent study found physical therapists take the top spot when it comes to job satisfaction.
Life Love Shopping, your life and style guide from A to Z.
Well, National Mac and Cheese Day is right around the corner, a perfect time to celebrate one of America's favorite comfort foods. I know it's one of mine. Joining us with inspiration for family meals, fun summer recipes, and delicious giveaways is Supermom Vina Crownholm. Welcome, Vina.
Thank you so much for having me today, Matt.
So why should people get excited about National Mac and Cheese Day?
Well, what's not to love about mac and cheese, right? Mac and cheese is the ultimate comfort food that brings people together. And what better time to celebrate than on National Mac and Cheese Day, which is coming up on July 14th. That's why I've teamed up with my friends at Bob Evans to help families enjoy this classic dish in fun, delicious new ways. In celebration of the holiday, Bob Evans, the makers of America's favorite refrigerated mac and cheese, is giving 14 lucky consumers the chance to win a 1-year supply of Bob Evans macaroni and cheese and fun summer-themed goodies. To enter to win, visit the Bob Evans Grocery Instagram or Facebook page and follow the details listed in the giveaway post.
So Vina, do you have any suggestions for spicing up National Mac and Cheese Day?
I sure do. My number one tip is to get creative with your mac and cheese recipe. Bob Evans offers 3 mouth-watering macaroni and cheese flavors: original, 6 cheese, and queso, which is a limited flavor drop perfect for summer. It's packed with rich queso flavor, hints of spice, and fresh red and green peppers, perfect for that zesty Tex-Mex flair. And, one of my big tips is to keep Bob Evans mac and cheese on hand, stocked up in your refrigerator. It's ready in minutes, and it's made with 100% real cheddar cheese. It's a comfort food that's a hit with kids and adults of all ages.
Vina, where can we go for more info?
For more recipe inspiration or giveaway details, head on over to bobevansgrocery.com. So whether you're having a summer party or a family gathering, Bob Evans makes mealtime so much easier and definitely more delicious.
In celebration of the summer pool season, smart shopping expert Trey Bose joins us with ways to upgrade your pool. Hi, Trey.
Thanks for having me on the Daily Flash. So let's dive right in. I'm excited to team up with Aiper, a leader in cordless robotic pool cleaners, and to tell you about Aiper Day, one of their biggest sales of the year, running from June 10th to June 25th, where you can save up to 40%. Now, the star of the show for me is Aiper's Scuba X1 Pro Max, which you can save $600 on during the sale. It's a powerful all-in-one cordless robotic cleaner that scrubs your pool's floor, walls, waterline, and even skims the surface. It picks up leaves, bugs, pet hair, and dirt, leaving your pool sparkling. And I love the smart mapping feature too. Plus, you can save even more by bundling it with their HydroCom Pro for water quality monitoring and communication via the app. But the biggest savings will be the time you save by not cleaning the pool yourself. Visit aiper.com to learn more, and happy summer.
Here they are, titles aplenty. Our Dollywood, man, we love Dollywood, has now earned the title of favorite theme park in the country. Not 1 year, not 2 years, 3rd straight year in a row. Congratulations, Dollywood. We love her. We love Dolly. The National Amusement Parks Historical Association recently released that survey. They do it annually. Dollywood's first place ranking for favorite theme park marked the latest of its long list of awards. The park is located, of course, in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. It's beautiful. Dollywood has more than 50 rides and attractions. More than 2 million people visit the park each year. Disneyland in Anaheim, it came in second. But if you ever have a chance, go there. It's such a cool place and great food everywhere there.
Everybody raves about it.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
More Flash coming up right after this.
Well, summer may be sizzling, but it's never too soon to think about holiday magic, right? And with Amazon Prime Day running July 8th through the 11th, it's the perfect time for a little Christmas in July. Here to share smart tips and festive inspiration are the crafty Lumberjacks. Welcome, guys. Great to have you.
Thank you so much for having us. We have some great Prime Day deals for all the crafters out there, or anybody who's a little bit apprehensive to be a crafter and needs a little bit of help.
Yes, today we're talking about the Cricut. If you're new to Cricut machines, they are smart cutting machines that can cut tons of different materials, so you can help elevate all your crafty projects. We have the Cricut Joy Extra, which is the smaller, more compact machine, but it can still do so much, and that's marked down from $179 to $149.
Yes, and we have the Cricut Explorer 4 with the engagement bundle, currently $50 off at $249. That gives you the machine and all the tools and the materials you need to get started.
Yes, we're celebrating Christmas in July here. And essentially Christmas in July is a made-up holiday.
Yeah.
So really what's great about that is that there are no rules. You can get as crafty and creative as you want. And of course, the Cricuts can help you do that. We made this little adorable snow globe. And rather than doing a snowman, we did a sandman. We added a Santa hat and some sunglasses and some palm trees behind him, and we had our Cricut cut this all out. It's all made with paper.
Yes, and we're actually going to a Christmas in July party, and we always like to show up with a host gift, and we embellish this tea towel here with a flamingo with a Santa hat and a scarf. It's so cute. The Cricut really does all the work. It cuts everything out, and then all we had to do was apply it with a little bit of heat. And what we love about this is that we know we're coming to the party with something that our hostess has never seen before.
Yes, and one of our favorite tips and tricks about the Cricut, in addition to cutting out all these materials, it also writes for you. It can draw, it can doodle, so if you're sending out handmade cards or invitations, you can have your Cricut write them for you.
Yes, it really takes it to the next level. And you know, summer's like a little bit of an easier time for most people. We have a little more time, so why not get creative now for the holidays, so that leaves your November and December really open to spend time with your family.
Yes, of course you can find all of these deals on Amazon.com, and you can even check out more deals on Cricut.com, and you can follow us at Crafty Lumberjacks across social media.
Women go through many unique issues as they age. Joining us today is Dr. Contessa Metcalf of Bravo's Married to Medicine with some timely tips for women. Hi, Dr. Metcalf.
Well, women do go through a lot of changes, and while it's so easy for us to discuss things like pregnancy, we often don't feel comfortable talking about things like menopause and perimenopause, so it can take us by surprise. And that is why I'm partnering with Secret. They understand how important it is to provide women with the tools and confidence they need to navigate these changes and feel their very best every day. So one proven solution is using Secret Clinical Antiperspirant and Secret Whole Body Deodorant together. This dynamic duo is specifically designed to manage the symptoms many women face during hormonal changes, like excessive sweating and body odor. And I also love that Secret Clinical Antiperspirant and Whole Body Deodorant are designed to work overnight, offering up to 10 hours of dryness, and that can mean fewer night sweats and a more restful night's sleep. Now, the key is really recognizing all these changes are normal and manageable, and that is why Secret developed products like its clinical antiperspirant and whole body deodorant. But the key is also to understand that the Secret clinical antiperspirant is designed and regulated for powerful underarm sweat protection, but the Secret whole body deodorant, on the other hand, is made for use on external areas beyond the underarm. Well, for more information about all of life's transitions, go to secret.com.
All right, looks like Chrysler, we all know, they invented the minivan, and now they are celebrating their 100th anniversary this summer. We got auto expert Nick Miles with a ride through time.
Look at the size of this cake, which begs the question, what do you get a car company that's turning 100? Chrysler is celebrating its centennial with the 2026 Chrysler Pacifica 100th Anniversary Edition to commemorate Chrysler's century of innovation. And yes, it's a minivan, but Chrysler invented the minivan. But to understand where the Pacifica comes from, we have to rewind all the way back to 1924. Walter Chrysler took on Detroit with a sedan that would stop faster than a speeding horse thanks to hydraulic brakes. It was called the Chrysler 6, and despite no power steering or air conditioning, this was a blueprint for everything Chrysler did from this point on. Chrysler didn't just build cars, they built engineering benchmarks. But the real sledgehammer came in 1951, Chrysler's first Hemi V8. It was powerful, it was loud, it was gloriously excessive. So naturally, it became a racing legend. By the 1950s, Chrysler had morphed into a rebel with a push-button shifter. They had tail fins, torsion bars, and transmissions that looked like jukebox buttons. The 300-letter cars, especially the 300C, were brutal and beautiful. And then came the Cordoba. Remember that? Rich Corinthian leather. And Ricardo Montalban whispering to us through the speakers.
I request nothing beyond the thickly cushioned luxury of seats available even in soft Corinthian leather. Yet it is on the highway where Cordoba best answers my demands.
By 1984, they'd reshaped the American family car forever with the first modern minivan. The town and country, practical, boxy, and completely revolutionary. Now Chrysler's down to one vehicle, the Pacifica, but don't confuse lean with non-productive. Because the Pacifica isn't just a birthday cake, it's a signpost of where Chrysler goes from here. Chrysler may not be the biggest name in your driveway, but the legacy, it's baked into every car of the past, present, and future. So where does Chrysler go next? Time to ask the person behind the wheel of the brand itself. I got a chance to talk to Christine Fuel. She is the CEO of Chrysler. Now, 100 years is no small feat, but what does it mean to her?
What excites me most about Chrysler's future is that we are on a resurgence, and we are finally going to be launching new products in new segments that we exited 10 and 20 years ago.
Chrysler has gone from building icons to practical minivans. And this Halcyon, that's a spark of the future. At the Detroit Yacht Club, I'm Nick Miles.
We are not done with the show just yet. There is much more of today's trends in tomorrow's talk. We've got streaming for the weekend coming up.
By the way, every pick you do, I watch, and she's always right. You should do the same thing. We have mine. Maddie has his. We'll reconvene. How about that? And we'll tell you what to stream this weekend.
Yes. So if you're looking for something new to binge watch, we have got you covered.
All right, stick around. We got today's trends, tomorrow's talk. This is Daily Flash. We love having you here. You smell great, by the way. What is that? Is that a new cologne?
It's
new
lovely,
perfume?
isn't it?
Isn't it? 100%.
Streaming for the weekend.
Hey everybody, before we head into the weekend, we always like to give you our picks for streaming for the weekend. This is where we tell you something you got to check out on your streaming services. AJ always kicks us off.
Yes, so my pick for the weekend is the new HBO Max show Duster, starring Josh Holloway, aka Sawyer from Lost.
Where are we going?
There she is, the rookie who thinks she can take down the Southwest Al Capone. You're pretty intense.
It's because I play to win. I love it. It's super fun. J.J. Abrams is behind it.
And my buddy Greg Gumbel
is in it, and it's just a great fun show.
Think of it like if you like anime, Japanese anime, but if it was a show, because there's fast cuts and the opening sequence is really cool too. A lot of car chases.
Yeah. Very cool. Well, my pick this week is a 4-part documentary series on Prime about Dale Earnhardt called Earnhardt.
Dale Earnhardt in car number 2 as a rookie to watch in this race.
I admired everything about my dad.
Look at that precision driving right to the line. Dale Earnhardt, his champion.
I admired how dedicated he was to racing.
Dale Earnhardt, one tough customer.
So, as y'all can tell, I'm a little bit of a fan.
He's a big fan.
I cried partway through it, but it's a really good storytelling, and there's stuff in there I hadn't even seen before, so I loved it.
This is on Prime, which now they're
running NASCAR races, and Dale Jr. is one of the commentators, so it's really good. It's a good combination, and they did a great job on it.
Before there was Deadpool, before Napoleon Dynamite, there was Pee-wee himself. Icon, oddball, absolute legend. Let the weirdness begin.
I wanted to be a performance artist. I could show you my characters. Out of nowhere, Pee Wee Herman popped out of me. The audience ate it up and went crazy.
I like this. You found out more and appreciated him more. However, he was very still guarded on a lot of what he said, meaning he would say something like, that's how I was, or was I? Or was I not? Or was I? And he also talks about his sexuality, that because back then it could not come out that way.
He was
and
out
he
of
felt
the
like
closet,
he held it.
then he had to go back in, and he seemed very hard to work with, too.
Which, if you watch this, yes, very hard to work with, even on this thing where he basically narrates his own documentary.
Tells his side of the story.
Yes. So, well, we think, or did he? We don't know.
We don't know.
Did he? That does it for our side of the story. Bye-bye, y'all.